Hey, Dyson, John Fanta from Fox Sports. Thanks for taking time with us today. I'm just curious, when you look at the last year in your life, playing for G League Ignite, there are obviously different pathways that a prospect can go. You went the Ignite route. What do you think are the benefits, the advantages to having gone through that route that you could get there that somebody that's coming out of the college game isn't able to necessarily access?
Yeah, I think for me, having the option of college, the G League, and the NBL, for me, it was going to be what's going to be the best path to help me get to the NBA. And I just felt like the G League, had the most to offer on and off the floor. Off the floor, we're still learning, about nutrition, our minds, like our finance, like everything like that. And I think on the floor, you're playing against G League players who are on the verge of playing in the NBA. You're playing 48-minute games, NBA length floor, and you have really good coaching staff and like veteran players that help you. So it's just really too good to turn down, and everything's like there's designed to help us get to the NBA, and that was my goal and what I wanted to achieve. And I just think everything that G League had to offer was too good to turn down.
Thank you.
Next question from Jeff Garcia. Jeff, if we've got you there.
There we go. Okay, sorry.
There we go.
Yep, there we go. Sorry about the delay. My mistake. Hi, Dyson. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You had a, Jeff Garcia, Kens 5, San Antonio. You had a meeting workout with the San Antonio Spurs. How did that go for you?
Yeah, it went well. I enjoyed my time at San Antonio. Had a good workout there. Good facility, good people. So I enjoyed it for sure.
How would you see yourself fitting in San Antonio should you be selected by the Spurs?
Yeah, I think me being a versatile player, I can fit into a lot of different systems and a lot of different teams. And I think San Antonio have a more, compared to other teams, like a more Australian style play in the way they move the ball. And I feel like I definitely fit in a team like that.
What kind of feedback did you get from the Spurs after your workout? And thank you very much.
Just to be myself, playing my game. I think every time I step on the floor, they know what I'm going to bring on the defensive end, and to continue work on my shot and things like that. But I think Spurs was definitely a great workout for me.
Thank you. Good luck to you today.
Thank you.
Next question from Benyam.
Hey, Dyson, Benyam from NBA.com Australia. Appreciate the time, man.
No worries. How you doing?
Good. Thanks, man. I wanted to ask you just about, I guess, your body, you've put on some size this season in the G League, and, there's some reports that you've shot up to 6'8". Firstly, how tall are you now? And I guess, what have you been doing to prepare to get ready for the 82-game regular season in terms of working on your body?
Yeah, I'd say 6'8". I measure 6'8" shoes, so playing that. But the last few years, I've definitely put some size on my body. I used to be a really skinny kid, so just being on a meal plan, focusing on my nutrition, making sure I'm getting my 3 meals in a day plus snacks and stuff like that. So that's been a big focus for me, and it's still something I want to do, is put on more size, fill out. So making sure that I get in the weight room, and then obviously the NBA 82 game, it's a long season, so making sure that I get my recovery after each workout. I'm sure once I join a team, making sure that I'm seeing the massage guys, the physios, to stretch me out. Like just like you said, it's a long season. It does take a toll on your body, so you do have to be prepared to be able to take the hits and move on to the next game. So just for me, it's about making sure I recover after each game, making sure I get the right nutrition in, and like I said, continuing to put on size in the weight room.
Thanks, Dyson.
We will go to Brian next.
Hey, Dyson, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good. I appreciate your time. There was a report that came out today that the Pacers thought that you maybe have had one of the best workouts they've ever seen. Regardless of whether or not, you can speak to that, I'd love to hear what you're showing in these workouts that might lead someone to put out a report like that. in terms of what you're doing in these workouts that's been so impressive?
I mean, I just go play my game. Paces was a good workout for me. I've worked on my game, I've worked on my shooting, I've worked on my ball handling. So just showing that, I can do a little bit of everything. And, like I said, my main strengths is on the defensive end. And, I come into these workouts with a mindset that, I'm going to go out there and kill everybody and, play my own game. So I feel like, I had a good workout with the Pacers and, I enjoy my time there. But, wherever I go, I'm going to bring the same mentality.
Thank you so much.
Next question from Spencer.
Sorry, you're muted, Donnie.
Hey, Dyson.
Spencer, can you unmute, please?
Okay. Sorry about that. Dyson, what's going on, man? Long time no see.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, man. Good. Just wanted to ask you, what's the challenge at the next level that you're looking forward to the most?
I mean, playing the NBA, it's the highest level in the world. I'm just looking forward to getting out there and competing against the best players in the world. There's going to be a lot of, different players and really great shooters and, great athletes. And I'm just really looking forward to, going out there and, competing. That's what I love doing. I love the game because it's a competitive, fun game. And, I'm sure it's going to be a big step up. The pace is going to be, up and down a lot, big crowds and just everything about the NBA game I'm looking forward to, really.
Family going to be awake in Bendigo?
They're not here at the moment, actually. So, flew family out for the draft. But yeah, they're enjoying their time here for sure.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
We'll go to Andrew next.
Andrew Schlecht of The Athletic. Dyson, have you worked out for the Thunder, and maybe can you talk about that experience if you have? And then also, have you been in contact with Josh Giddey during the process, and what kind of advice has he given you?
Yeah, I haven't worked out for Thunder, so I can't give you anything on that. But Josh Giddey, I've been in contact with. He's one of my good friends, and just knowing that he went through this process, and I'm able to get a few tips and stuff about the process from him, and he's been great. I prefer to just have a general chat with Josh. Pick his brain a bit sometimes, but it's good to have him in my corner if I need to ask anything.
Next question from Christos.
Hey Dyson, Christos says Greece, hope you're doing well. Speaking about the last season in G League, how this season prepare you for your rookie season in the NBA, and how would you like to introduce yourself into this big stage?
Yeah, I think it's prepared me just being able to catch up with the pace of the NBA game. It's obviously a lot faster. I feel like the G League's a lot faster than the college, and the courts are a lot bigger, and just getting used to some of the physicality in the league, the bigger bodies, and like I said, the pace, you're flying up and down every possession. So I think I know what it takes to be able to play in the NBA. Obviously the G League's a bit lower than the NBA, but I feel like it's got the same playing styles and instincts. So I think it's definitely prepared me for this season, just knowing what to expect when I come in for the first game of the NBA.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll go to Jason for the next question.
Dyson, good morning. Thank you for your time. I believe you had a visit with the Kings scheduled at some point, but that didn't happen. Is that right? Can you kind of tell us what happened there with your schedule?
Yeah, me and agent, I ended up meeting on the phone with the Kings, and me and agent just thought it was best not to attend it, just due to a little ankle injury I had. But for me, I'm fine now, all healthy, but just didn't want to risk anything. But I did meet with some of the Kings over Zoom and talk with them. But hopefully I get to I didn't get to work out, but I did have a good time chatting to them over Zoom.
Next question from Kane.
Hey Dyson, how are you? It's Kane back in Melbourne, man. Well, a lot of the stuff you've been talking about is the on-court stuff and the physical preparation. I was just wondering, emotionally, now that you're 3 days out from the draft and being in the green room and walking on the stage, how is your excitement, or how are your emotions, and how are you controlling that so close to the night?
Yeah. It is very exciting for me, this process, even just having my whole family here together, which we haven't had in like 2 or 3 years. So really, it's really exciting. There's a lot going on. So just trying to, keep up with my schedule, but I'm really enjoying the process. Obviously for me, it was my dream to play in the NBA. And yeah, like I'm right there on the doorstep now. So, I'm just enjoying the process, soaking it all in. I'm not too nervous now, but I'm sure on the night I will be. But yeah, I mean, it's a great atmosphere here in New York, and yeah, like I said, just enjoying the time with family and friends. So
We'll go to Tony with the next question.
Yeah. Hey, Dyson. This is Tony Harvey, reporter from Sacramento, and I like what you said earlier about your strength. One of your strengths is your defense. I just want to mention that too. But a follow-up question to Jason Anderson, question from the Sacramento Bee. You said you didn't want to risk anything, not meeting or working out with the Kings. I know, once players, prospects, they get that invitation to the green room, during draft day, things changes everything. But you just want to get a follow-up on a clarity of what do you mean about not risking anything? Was it medical or workouts or draft position? Could you clear that up for us, please?
yeah. No, like I don't want to shy away from any workout or anything like that. Like that's not who I am. I'm gonna, attend every workout, whoever's there and give it my best. But I just had a little knee niggle that I had to, treat. And yeah, but like I said, I'm fine now. Feeling good, but yeah, just didn't want to risk any sort of injury or anything like that further. But I just twisted the knee a little bit, in one of my workouts. So, but yeah, I'm fine now. But yeah, I was able to meet with the Kings over Zoom. But yeah, like I said, just didn't want to risk anything that on the side of it.
All right, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
We'll go to Charlie with the next question.
Dyson, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you, Charlie?
So this is Charlie from NBA Elite Basketball. I just want to ask you, coming in from Australia as one of the top prospects, one of the top international prospects in this 2022 NBA draft, how do you feel the NBA Academy and the G League has prepared you for this big moment? And what advice would you give the youth on mentally being prepared for this moment?
Yeah, obviously the NBA Academy has been huge for me. That was my real first development that I got, coming out of Australia. The great coaching, the great players that we competed against over there was really good. And, it definitely prepared me. And I think they just prepared me as a person as well, as a player. And, the G League, obviously that helped me as well, get used to the American style play and knowing how to compete against, those type of players. Yeah, like I said, I think, those two have prepared me very well. And the advice that I'd give is, just don't be afraid. I think, this opportunity, it's more fun than what it is, to be scared or nervous. And I just, embrace the opportunity that I've been given to, play this game. And I think, if I looked back, 10 years ago today, I probably wouldn't have thought I would have been in this position. But for me, it's always been a dream of mine. I put a lot of work in, and like if you're going to want to pursue your dreams of playing NBA or whatever you're doing, I feel like if you put the work in, then anything's possible. And like I said, I wouldn't see myself in this position 10 years ago today, but a lot of hard work's gone into it, and a lot of good coaching, a lot of good people I've been around, and have definitely helped me get to where I am today.
Thanks, Dyson.
Next question from Joe.
Hey, Dyson, Joe Masato from the Oklahoman. I wanted to follow up on the question you were asked about Josh Giddey. You said that he's one of your good friends. Can you just sort of tell us how long have you and Josh known each other? And then, coming up in Australia, playing maybe with or against each other. And do you see any similarities in your guys' games?
Yeah, me and Josh known each other probably close to 10 years now, I think. We always played against each other in our juniors back in Victoria and Australia, and we played with each other on a Victorian team when I was probably 11, 12 years old. So yeah, I've known Josh for a while. I was at the academy with him, and yeah, you know, he's a great guy. He's one of my good friends. I think, you know, being able to some similarities we have in the game. I think, you know, we're both really good playmakers. You know, off the bounce, being able to make passes, you know, finish around the rim and stuff like that. You know, I think we have a lot of differences in our game too. So I wouldn't say we play alike, but I'd say there's some similarities in our game. But you know, obviously Josh is a great player, and yeah, you know, we've known each other for like, you know, close to 10 years now.
Next question from Jandrick.
Hey Dyson, nice to finally meet you. This is Jandrick from NBA Asia. Just two questions on my end. First is, what advice did your parents give you going into this draft? And secondly, what would you like to say to all your fans, friends, and family back home in Bendigo?
Yeah, you know, for me, my family's been in my corner, you know, ever since I was born, and you know, I got a really close family that I'm close with, so not necessarily advice. They've just been there to support me through this whole process, and you know, I've been with them, you know, the whole time. So it's just been good to, you know, have them, you know, be able to talk to them about my journey, and you know, them being in Australia, me being here, they don't really see everything that goes on. So just being able to talk to them about the journey, and you know, then reflect on, you know, be here now and reflect on everything, and you know, it's just good to, you know, have them in my corner. And what was the second half of the question? Sorry.
What would you like to say to your fans and friends back home in Bendigo?
You know, I just like to thank them for the support. You know, I see all the support that they put out on their Instagrams, Twitter, whatever it may be, and obviously Bendigo is a really good basketball community, and a great community to grow up in. And yeah, I just like to say thank you to the people back home, and you know, the support that they give me, it definitely doesn't go unnoticed, and yeah, I'm very grateful for it.
Thanks, Dyson. Thanks, Mara.
Next question from Ivan.
Thank you, ma'am. So, hi, Dyson. So, I have two questions as well. So, first, we're now seeing an influx of either Australians or players who have played in the Australian League declaring for the draft and eventually make it to the NBA. So, what would that mean to Australian basketball? And second, to whom would you want to create this influx, the current influx, to maybe Ben Simmons or to Josh Giddey or even Luke Longley or Andrew Bogut?
Yeah, I think Australian basketball is definitely on the map now. There's some great players that have come out of it. You know, in the NBA now today, you see a lot of Australians that are doing really well, and I think the Australian basketball systems, you know, raised, you know, created players in the right way and developed them to, you know, be able to play, you know, in a team system. And you know, I think for me, you know, the Australian basketball doesn't really have one leader or one guy that, you know, carries it. I think it's just a really good group of guys that have created a good culture that's good to be around. And you know, I was fortunate enough to play for the Boomers, you know, in a World Cup qualifying game, and it's just the culture that they've created within the staff and the players. Like that, it's just, you know, something that you really want to be a part of.
Right. Thank you very much.
We'll take a few more questions for Dyson. We'll go to James next.
Dyson, James Boyd, Indy Star. You're looked at as a guy with these different tiers in the NBA draft. You're looked at as a guy who might not be in that top tier, but for you as a competitor, what is it like to, I don't know, look at these tiers and feel like you have to prove yourself even more, even though you're already considered a very high prospect?
Yeah, you know, like I said, I'm a competitor. I go out there every game trying to win. I'm all about team first. And yeah, I think, you know, that goes a long way. You know, I'm not the guy that's going to go out there and, you know, put up a huge stat line, but I'm going to go out there and I feel like, you know, just compete on both ends of the floor, you know, show a bit of everything I can do. Yeah, like I said, I'm a win first guy. I want to win every game. I want to, you know, be on the floor, you know, with teammates who are going to play that way. And I feel like, you know, this process is, you know, I've shown a lot of what I can do, and a lot of different roles that I can fit in a team and help a team. But, you know, like I said, I'm a competitor, and, you know, I want to win every game I play.
Question from Roy next.
G'day, Dyson. It's Roy from The Age in Melbourne, mate. Just wanted to ask, what traits are you carrying with you from your time from growing up in Bendigo as you head into the NBA?
Yeah, I think one thing is just to be humble. Remember where I'm from. Not everyone in Bendigo, you don't get very much opportunities to play on big stages like this. And I feel like just knowing where I'm from, thanking the people that have put me in this position I am today. People have gone out of their way to help me succeed. And I think being from Bendigo, it's a really good community. But yeah, like I said, you just got to find that be around the right people that's going to help you to get noticed and get recognized and get out. But yeah, being humble is definitely one of my traits. I want to be able to give back to the people of Bendigo and Australia. Just on the journey I've been on and being able to when I go back and run camps and stuff like that. So those are probably two of the main ones that I really carry as traits.
And just a quick follow-up, how do you think you'd be able to handle the play on court in your rookie season? Do you see yourself being able to contribute from day one in some way for a team?
Yeah, like I said, I think I have a versatile game. There's so many different roles that I can play in a team, and I feel like my best NBA ready skill is my defense and being able to step on the floor and guard the best player and use my length, my size, my lateral quickness to be able to cause trouble for players. I feel like that's definitely one of my main strengths. But yeah, there's so many different roles that I can fit in a team, whether it be a primary playmaker, secondary playmaker, off-ball guy. I feel like I can definitely step on the floor and impact straight away.
Thanks, Mike.
Last question, back to Benyam. Hey, Benyam, you're on mute.
My fault. Dyson, just to follow up to Roy's question, obviously you are one of the most versatile players in the class. Is there a position that you would prefer to play right away, or is it just a matter of getting in where you fit in?
Yeah, I think it's a matter of getting in where I fit in. I think whatever a team needs, whether it be a point guard, whether it be a backup point guard, or playing off the ball, secondary playmaker. I feel like there's no real weakness that you can say, I put him here and he won't be as good, or put him in this position and he can do this. I just feel like I have a very balanced game that I can go into different roles and excel. And I think with Ignite this year, I found myself starting at the one, and then once Scoot and Pooh came off the bench, I found myself going to the 2-3 a little more, and even playing some 4 sometimes. So I feel like I have that versatility, but yeah, I just feel like there's so many different roles that I can play on a team.
Appreciate you, man. Good luck.
Thank you.